Hey, what's up? It's me, Jessica J. And I was just wondering if you've ever sat and thought to yourself, Jessica, what are some things that women find attractive that men know nothing about? Well, so I'm glad you asked, because I feel like this is my entire career, is helping y'all understand what really attracts us women that y'all are completely clueless to. And to make sure you never miss out on another opportunity to hear how we women really want it, or another one of my videos, don't forget to hit that subscribe button with that notification bell. Okay, so I can't tell you how many times I have to explain to clients that I understand that that's how you think you're supposed to talk to women, and that is not what attracts us women. And then I have to ask my practice girls right in front of them, how bored were you with this fucking interaction? And the girls are like, yeah, it was boring. But it's not your fault. That's how y'all were told we women operate, or we women like it. My favorite one being, if she talks more than you, she likes you. Wrong. But how would you know unless you worked with a woman and were told exactly where you were dropping the ball and losing her and what to do instead, which is exactly what all my clients get with my 90-day coaching program. So if you know you want eyes on your interactions to find out where you're losing her and why and how to re-engage her, because we women have very short memories when it comes to the things you've done wrong, because once you do it right, we don't fucking care. We're into you again. And if you want this happening for you, book your call with me personally at jessicajdating.com/book. Everybody's been flaking on my sales team, so I'm doing the calls again. And yeah, we'll talk about whether or not my coaching program is a good fit for you. Anyway, so let's talk about the things that really do attract us women. The first one, I never get tired of explaining this to clients, is experiential questions. Now, my clients always tell me when they're out and about, they hear me screaming in their heads, it's not about the thing! Most men fixate on talking about the thing. Oh, you're from New Jersey. What was it like? Was it crowded? Do you get all 4 seasons? Where in New Jersey? That's the thing. Versus, what was it like growing up on the Jersey Shore? How was that for you being the only brown family in a 99% white town? Do you see the difference? When you ask about our experiences, it's like you are asking about us and only us, and that you truly want to get to know us. Versus you just trying to get information out of us, which is exhausting for anybody to do. You don't care about where in New Jersey I grew up, truly. You don't care there's 4 seasons there. You don't fucking care. That's why y'all get bored, and that's why y'all feel frustrated, and that's why y'all feel like it's really hard and it's like pulling teeth, because neither one of us cares to talk about the things. What we do care about is our own experiences. So if you ask about my experience, you can therefore relate, and if you can relate, you will feel excited to relate and engage. And if you feel excited to relate and engage, how do you think I'm gonna feel? Emotions are always contagious, guys. If you're excited to relate and engage, I'm gonna feel excited to relate and engage with you as well. So experiential questions, it's not about the thing, it's about our experiences. The thing questions are what, where, who. Experiential questions are how and why. Number 2, piggybacking off the first one, is experiential acknowledgment. Oh my God, I'm constantly yelling at my clients over this. So I had a practice girl, this was so hard to watch. She was like, oh my God, yeah, I moved from Seattle and I had nothing but $300 in my bank account. I took everything I owned in my car and I drove down to Austin, Texas, and I never looked back. And he goes, how long was that drive? She was like, oh, it was pretty long. So I always say you have to acknowledge the experience. Granted, I'm just going to correct myself right now. I know I said experiential questions for how and why. And he was like, how long was the drive? But you see how he's asking about the drive and he's not asking about her? Experiential acknowledgement means I see what you're telling me about you in your life and what it's like to live in your life. So a better response would have been like, holy shit, $300 in your bank account. That's a huge move. When you can acknowledge our experiences, it's like you're actually seeing us. And when we feel like you're actually seeing us, we feel like we're truly connected in that moment. And that's that stuff that we find so intoxicating about you, about a man who can do that. That's what's attractive. A man that can truly see us for who we are without being blinded by the stuff he really sees in front of him. So experiential questions and experiential acknowledgement are things we train all our clients on, because most men focus on the thing. How long was the drive? God, what was it like when you got there? What was the weather like? What part of town did you move in? Nobody fucking cares. Your male friends might like talking like that. That's fine. But when it comes to us women, what we crave and what we want and what we chase after in a man is a man who can see us for the human being we truly are and wants to know us for the human being we truly are. And that's where that experiential engagement and interaction will really amp things up for you. The third one is saying we and us. So you heard me talk about it in my last video, connecting statements. Saying we and us is something that means so much to us women. And if you can plant that seed, it forces us to think about, well, what would it be like with the two of us? And that need to know is what's going to keep us coming after you. So that's why I always say, guys, create these connecting statements after you've got a great back and forth engagement, because that's the step up. This is the image I give my clients. Going back to trade information. Oh, I'm like this. Oh, you're like this. Cool. That reminds me of this in my life. It's like the Roomba vacuum. It hits the wall and it just goes backwards. Hits the wall and just goes backwards. Where eventually you've covered all the floor and now there's no need for you. Where you're supposed to step up with connecting statements. Stepping up is what steps you away from this other territory she's used to engaging on with other people. Connecting statements, saying we and us, steps you up into a different kind of relationship than she already has. Does that make sense? So yeah, say we and us. It turns us on and makes us want you. And the last one is making other people around you laugh. So again, if I see a motherfucker over there who is hemming it up, everybody's laughing. He says one thing, people fall to the floor. He says another thing, people start gathering. I want to know who that guy is. Because again, when we see you infecting other people with good feelings, we are going to be attracted to you. We are going to gravitate towards you. We're going to want to know more about you. That's why my clients constantly having women starting to approach them, is because they learn the mechanism behind magnetizing all people on autopilot, where you can't just shut it off, where it's not just something that you use with women you want, it's something that becomes a part of you. Because when it is a part of you, it's second nature. And when it's second nature, it's now effortless. So if you know you want to get to this place where you don't have to try so hard with women anymore, where you are literally attracting them towards you just by being the you that you know is really fucking awesome and has a lot to offer, book your call with me personally right now, jessicajdating.com/book. I will talk about getting you to this place where maybe right now it feels like a little bit of effort. Maybe, you're hesitating when you're approaching women. Maybe you are living off that small talk and you want to get to this place where she is chasing you, or she's approaching you, or she's putting in just as much as you, if not more. Book your call with me. Let's talk about making it happen. jessicajdating.com/book. Try out these 4 things, because I promise you, you will see a world of difference in our faces when you talk to us, in how we treat you when you're using these things. And thanks for watching as always. I'll see you next time.